You are my first international guest actually. Welcome to this
you,
Women
Thank you. It's
Entrepreneurs
such a
podcast.
great honor then.
இப்போ வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா லைக் த இன்டர்நெட் இஸ் லைக் ஃப்ளட்டட் வித் ஹோம்மேட் ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் ஈவன் ஆர்கானிக் ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி எவ்ரிபடி இஸ் கிளைமிங் nowadays, right?
In Malaysia, there's a different fit. In Canada, because it's cold, there's a total different fit there. So we then identify which products do well in which countries.
Despite you have like strong, celebrity co-founder, I'm asking this question.
So it really depends on skin type. We can't recommend you till we have actually seen your skin.
The skincare is actually into health and wellness அப்படின்றது நினைக்கவே மாட்டாங்க. Welcome to the Women Entrepreneurs podcast, ma'am. So honestly சொல்ல போனா you are my first international guest actually. Welcome to this Women
Thank you.
Entrepreneurs
It's such
podcast.
a great honor then. I'm very, very honored to be here.
Thank you so much. So you are actually an investor and also வந்து நீங்கள் வந்து நைன் ஸ்கின்னோட co-founder. ஸோ எனக்கு உங்ககிட்ட லைக் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின் என்ன கேட்கணும் அப்படின்றதுன்னா எவ்ரிபடி லைக் ஈவன் லைக் மணி இருந்தாலுமே ஈவன் ஃபினான்ஷியலி லைக் இஃப் தே ஆர் லைக் ஹேவிங் எவ்ரி திங் ஆன் ரோட் எல்லாமே இருந்தாலுமே நம்ம வந்து ஃபஸ்ட்டே வந்து ஒரு D2C பிராண்ட் க்ரியேட் பண்ணும்போது லைக் அக்ராஸ் மல்டிபிள் கண்ட்ரீஸில் வந்து லைக் ஸ்கேலபிலிட்டி அப்படின்றது இட்ஸ் லேட் அ பார்ட்.
கரெக்ட்.
ஸ்கேலபிலிட்டி வந்து ஸ்டார்டிங்கில் நம்ம பிளான் பண்ண மாட்டோம். பட் நீங்கள் வந்து லைக் ஸ்கேலபிலிட்டி வந்து ஆஃப்டர் இன்வெஸ்டார் தான் மெனி பீப்புள் வுட் பிளான். நீங்கள் வந்து ஸ்கேலபிலிட்டி ஒரு சைட், மார்க்கெட்டிங் ஒரு சைட், ப்ராடக்ட் மார்க்கெட் ஃபிட் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி யூ ஹவ் பிளான்ட் எவ்ரி திங். மேனோ லைக் இது வந்து லைக் திஸ் இஸ் ஆல்வேஸ் உங்களோட ஐடியாவே ஸ்டார்டிங்லேருந்து ரோட் மேப்பே இந்த மாதிரி தான் இருந்ததா?
What I actually do is I actually give opportunities to other people around the world to collaborate with my company. A lot of people, when they are running a business, they are very scared to share. They're very scared to bring in people into their company to share the pie. But I am a person is like my thought is the more that I actually work with, partner with, we grow faster, we grow bigger together. So I wanted to share my pie. I didn't want to keep everything to myself, and that's what I learned along the years of doing business. I started business at the age of 19 years old.
Wow.
And I kept it towards me because I was always scared. Then I realized one day through a lot of very big entrepreneurs around the world that I meet when I travel, I realized delegating, sharing, having partners makes you grow even bigger than you can ever expect. So I was very open to that mindset, and that's how I decided and planned to scale my business, and that's how we scaled. Even prior we launched.
That's nice actually.
Yeah.
இப்போ வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா லைக் த இன்டர்நெட் இஸ் லைக் ஃப்ளட்டட் வித் ஹோம்மேட் ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் ஈவன் ஆர்கானிக் ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி எவ்ரிபடி இஸ் கிளைமிங் nowadays, ரைட்? இப்போ இவங்களுக்கு நடுவில் லைக் இட்ஸ் அ சேச்சுரேட்டட் லைக் மற்றவங்களை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் இப்போ என்ன கேட்டிங்கன்னா ஒரு ஸ்கின் கேர் பிராண்ட் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி லைக் நான் திங்க் பண்ணுவேனான்னு கேட்டிங்கன்னா லைக் மோஸ்ட் ப்ராப்ளி 60% நோ ஐ வுட் சே. ஒய்? பிகாஸ் என்னை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் இட்ஸ் அ சேச்சுரேட்டட் மார்க்கெட். Like how to stay relevant in the saturated market when everybody is claiming I have organic product irukku engita, I'm adding natural ingredients in it. How do you position Nine Skin in it?
See, Nine Skin is a very close to the heart brand. My partner, myself, I think we are people who wanted a brand that delivers results. We didn't want to be a commercial brand. Now, being such a big celebrity, there would have been big companies, big factories who had approached her, but she turned them down. She didn't want to collaborate with such big, the reason being is she wanted something very connected. She wanted something that reaches her fans, her audience, and people who could benefit from us. You see, she's not a formulator, and I am not a doctor per se, but I went through a series of issues. We realized that certain products, being an Indian skin, we needed to change according to our age, our climate, and even our skin. It's very different from a Chinese or a Eurasian. So we wanted to actually based on what we went through to deliver to people out there. And that's what we curated. We curated products that actually sees results. And also coming to the part, where you say we went D2C and we are still D2C is because we wanted that 1-2 years to connect with our customers. We wanted to know the kind of issues that they were facing. We wanted to get reviews before we become a commercial, like going into every single platform. So a lot of brands, they go into every single platform because their mindset is to earn money.
Yeah.
You
and
understand?
also brand visibility, like
correct, which is a very normal thing for any business. Everybody wants to earn money. My partner, being my partner, who her occupation is, of course, being an actress. And of course, my occupation is I mean, I do skincare, plus I also do many other businesses. We really wanted to give back to people who are struggling just like how we were struggling. And so we wanted to do it very progressively slow. And we wanted to get a lot of reviews before we know which is our hero product. A lot of companies, they just, whether is it they say that they are Ayurvedic or they are organic, or they say, from farm, I'm bringing back to your house or whatever. And they actually show how they make. And sometimes when I see the way they make it, I'm not putting down anyone. The cleanliness part, the dust around that area, even when you're bottling, there's a lot of things, a lot of customers, they think that, wow, they are showing how it's being done and everything. But there's so many protocols to it. How a factory has to be, the disinfection of equipment even. Do they even do that? So there's a lot of factors that is not being monitored, being even told about, and it's being brought to home. Yeah, it works for some people if you're being consistent. Any product, if you're consistent, you will see results. Some products will not work for you. Some products will work for you. Today, I'm able to go with no makeup out. But if you see my face like a few years ago, you would have gotten scared because I went through a series of issues. I went through acne problems. I went through pigmentation problems. I was also a person who was a victim of a burn.
Okay.
So I went for laser because I had acne, and then it became scars, and the doctors then recommended go in for a fractional laser. I went for fractional laser and I got burnt.
Okay.
And it's my products that solve my problem.
So you started skincare brand
because
with a
of the
purpose.
problems I faced.
You have turned pain points into business.
Correct. That's why I said, being a doctor sometime, you learn through your patients. You will not know your patient's pain. The patient will come with big lumps, and you might have experienced something would have worked out. You prepare something. But I am the patient. I went through it. Some doctors couldn't even solve my problem. And I had to then figure out formulations with high, good ingredients that can give me results. And that is the results that I am now delivering to the people out there.
That's
yeah,
nice.
and in fact, I have a team that literally calls up my customers personally every day. And if any customers face problem, I actually see to it myself. Because if I think that my products don't fit you, then I'm going to recommend you something else that probably might fit you, or even a doctor that you might need help. Because I've been a person like, I literally used to have my hair covered like this because I don't want people to see my face. That was how bad my skin was. It's full of big acne. Even during COVID, I suffered it. And then I realized, okay, so that product is not working now. I need something else. And as you grow older, I'm in my mid-40s now. I'm like 46 years old now. And as you keep getting older, your hormones change. So I fly every week. Every week I'm on a flight. Monday, I'm on a flight. Friday, I'm on a flight. Actually, even tomorrow, I'm on a flight. So literally 1 week, 3 to 4 times I am flying. And when you fly, it's, it makes your skin dry and stuff like that. So I'm always like on the plane, I'm always with one mask, face mask. I think even the stewardess and steward get scared sometimes when they see me, but I just don't care because I know I have to take care of my skin. I'm in the skincare line now, and I just go on a mask and hydrate my skin all the time.
நீங்க இப்போ ஸ்கின் கேரை ரொம்ப பர்சனலா you are considering, right? That is why இப்போ why I have asked that question before அப்படின்னா இப்போ nowadays people are into like quick commerce era, like Blinkit, Zepto, Instamart, அதுல எல்லாம் ஸ்கின் கேர் ஆர்டர் போட்டுட்டு இருக்காங்க. பட் அங்க எங்கேயுமே 9 skin is not available, right?
Correct. We are
future plans உங்களுக்கு இருக்கு அதுல லான்ச் பண்றதுக்கு?
Definitely இருக்கு. Why is it we are not there is because we had demand and our products are curated with very high quality ingredients, which takes time to manufacture. And of course, when there was a demand, customers was getting angry, like, I don't have it. Why are you out of stock? Because I don't want to give something poor quality to you.
Okay.
So slowly we have established, now we are 2 years old, we have established what customer really wants. We really know, we just got clinically tested and we are approved clinically. So after all the reviews that we've gotten, we understand which products are doing really well for the climate of India.
Okay.
That is when we are getting into Blinkit. We are in some salons now. We also choose the kind of salons we want to work with because we want to have a rapport with them. We want them to work hand in hand with us so we can relate to their customers and solve the customer's problem. So soon we will be on Blinkit and all. Yeah, because we have gotten enough reviews to be confident to go into these platforms to serve more customers.
தட்ஸ் நைஸ்
Yeah.
மேம் இப்போ நீங்கள் வந்து சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தீங்க இல்லையா இப்போ வந்து ப்ராடக்ட் மார்க்கெட் ஃபிட் அப்படின்றது இட்ஸ் ரியலி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். அது வந்து ஒரு 3 இயர்ஸ் ஒரு பிராண்ட் டெவலப் ஒரு பிராண்டை வந்து இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் பண்ணி 3 இயர்ஸ் ஆனதுக்கப்புறம் தான் வி வுட் லைக் ஏபிள் டு ஃபைண்ட் த ப்ராடக்ட் மார்க்கெட் ஃபிட். இப்போ நீங்கள் 2 இயர்ஸ்க்குள்ளே லைக் நீங்கள் அந்த ப்ராடக்ட் மார்க்கெட் ஃபிட் வந்து ஹவ் யூ லைக் ஃபவுண்ட் அவுட்?
Yeah, I mean, we have taken 2 years to find the fit in the market. But meanwhile, when we were actually, so every country has a different fit. Singapore has a fit. In Malaysia, there's a different fit. In Canada, because it's cold, there's a total different fit there. So we then identify which products do well in which countries, and with that we curate accordingly.
Okay.
Yeah. So we don't manufacture too many products and make people confused which one to buy. We are now, we are working on very close products that work well, basically, in simple.
இப்போ பேசிக்காக என்ன பண்ணுறாங்கன்னா இப்போ நிறைய பேர் மார்க்கெட்டில் சாட் ஜிபிடி பர்ப்ளெக்சிட்டி இதிலெல்லாம் கேட்குறாங்க என்னோட ஸ்கின் வந்து இட்ஸ் லைக் ஃபீல் ட்ரை, இட்ஸ் ஃப்ளேக்கி ஆர் ஆக்னே இருக்குது, ஃபோட்டோ கூட எடுத்து தேர் அப்லோடிங் அண்ட் லைக் என்ன ப்ராடக்ட் என்னோட ஸ்கின்க்கு சூட் ஆகும் அப்படிலாம் வந்து தேர் ஆஸ்கிங் அதெல்லாம் நீங்கள் எப்படி லைக் ஹவு யூ ஆர் லைக் டேக்லிங் தட் அந்த மாதிரி லெவல் ஆஃப் கஸ்டமர்ஸ்?
I would say that those customers are in a very desperate situation. That means they are really wanting to know something truthful about their skin, but they don't know at the end of the day it's a computer that is actually, speaking to them about it. Well, I'm always available. We are always available to actually, be there to guide them and assist them in whatever required. But till you are consistent with one product for a good at least 14 days, and after that, if it still doesn't work, then it's not suitable for your skin. It can be any product. It doesn't need to be
so
just
we have
nice
to do
skin.
trial and error.
You have to be consistent for 14 days. Sometimes there become some customers will say, oh, my skin is purging. And I'll tell them, yes, then it's good. Because your skin is purging that means it's taking out all the dirt from inside.
Exactly.
Unless you're going to have like super like rashes, itchiness, then I would say, yeah, you got to stop. So it really depends on skin type. We can't recommend you till we have actually seen your skin. So my product is basically for all skin types. We are not restricting you. So because we don't have high dosage of ingredients in there, like very high dosage to make your skin totally different, we don't have that.
Okay. Which is your hero product, ma'am?
My hero product or the company's hero product?
Company's hero product. Then I'll come to yours and Nainthara ma'am's.
Yeah. So I think the company's hero product would be the glow serum. And the day cream, and right now the hottest product that is really going very well is our paper sheet cleanser. So the cleanser is in a paper form, where you can just put it in your pocket and you can bring it
for
anywhere.
Travel purpose, yeah, anyway.
Because I travel a lot, so I thought that was very necessity for me. And so I brought it into but you can use it on a daily basis. So there's 50 sheets. You can use it for your body, you can use it for your face, and there's turmeric in that paper sheet.
Oh,
so it makes you feel so fresh and nice. Yeah.
Okay. Which is Nainthara ma'am's favorite?
She likes I think it. So our hero product is her favorite product, which is the glow serum and the day cream.
She likes the glow serum and day cream.
Yeah, that's what she uses. Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice, ma'am. So நீங்க சொன்னீங்க pain points I have turned into like business. Then only எனக்கு மைண்ட்ல வந்து the skin care brand ஒன்று ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அதை ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணும்போதே நீங்க வந்து you have launched it together with a strong celebrity image, business with Nainthara. Like அது உங்களோட பிளான்ல எப்போதுமே இருந்த ஒண்ணா இல்ல it just happened just like that?
Yeah, I think it just happened. It was I mean we were always communicating. For
That's
many
nice.
years, and it took her a lot to be even convinced, and she wanted the best out of the best. She's a perfectionist, and it's very good because she wants to deliver the best, and that's how she is. And I think it was a very good combination where I have pressure in a sense that I need to make sure I deliver the best, and I think we brought the best out into the market, and
of course
we have got repeat buyers, and that makes us really happy to see people wanting our products, and it's in a demand. Yeah.
That is nice. நான் உங்ககிட்ட இந்த கொஸ்டின் கேட்கக்கூடாது ஆனாலும் கேட்குறேன். வாட் இஸ் யுவர் மார்க்கெட்டிங் ஸ்ட்ராட்டஜி? Despite you have like strong celebrity co-founder, I'm asking this question. Do you have any barter system or because everybody right now இப்போ influencer marketing in skincare is saturated. Correct? Yeah, it's saturated already. Everybody is doing that. What is your marketing strategy for Nine Skin?
So when we launched Nine Skin, basically, of course, we have Nayan on board, where she's already a very strong person in the
எக்ஸாக்ட்லி அந்த
market.
நேம் கேட்கும்போதே இட் ஃபீல்ஸ் பர்சனல். இட்ஸ் நாட் லைக் சம்திங் 2 இயர்ஸ் தான் ஆச்சு லான்ச் பண்ணி அப்படிலாம் தெரியல. ரொம்ப ஓல்டு பிராண்ட். இட் சீம்ஸ் ஸோ ஃபெமிலியர்.
Yeah. So, and also our packaging, she didn't want anything, to be anywhere like below her standards. She wanted it really looking strong, beautiful, and we curated very nice packaging. Right now, that no one can have such packaging in the market also.
Of course.
We actually, when you look at the packaging itself, it goes like even above average kind of a class, but our pricing is very average to make it very affordable for everyone. That's the next thing. And also very importantly was the ingredients that we had, like sea buckthorn, we had kumkumadi, we had a lot of very unique kamu kamu in our ingredients. It's very unique ingredients that was also in this, and there's also a technology called nanotechnology. It's like incubating these ingredients to make it even more penetrated into your skin. So I think all this together is a factor. When we brought it out to the market, number one, it was Nayan marketing it. Then subsequently, we did not have collaboration with UGCs at that moment because we wanted real reviews to come in. We waited for real reviews. So if you notice in our pitch, we really didn't have any influencers
Exactly.
doing it for us. So subsequently, there were a lot of influencers who contacted us. They wanted to actually try our products, and we were very clear. We were very clear. We want genuine reviews. We are not paying anyone for reviews. Until today, we have not paid anyone for reviews.
That is nice.
Yeah, we are very clear about it, because if I'm going to pay you, that means you are going to do something that is going to benefit my company, and that's not what I want. If it didn't suit you, we don't want you to review it. Then we also figure out why it's not suiting you. So that's how reviews started to fall in, because we really wanted genuine reviews, and till today we have been maintaining that. So even the recent reviews that you see with content creators also is all based on their genuine
Organic.
reviews. Yeah, and in fact, I think there was one girl who even mentioned that glow serum was not fantastic on her, but she loves the cleanser. We did contact her and ask her, can we know how did you use it?
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did.
Wow.
Yeah, so we do all of that. We actually find out why it's not working with you, where she's staying, what kind of climate she has, because we also want to understand our product. So that's how deep we go into our product.
So that you can improvise that.
We can improve, and we can also alert customers certain products. Probably if you belong to this category, this product might not suit you. So
That's
don't
nice,
waste your
ma'am.
money on
That's
it.
nice. Okay, ma'am. You're also an investor. நீங்க வந்து you're doing both roles, right?
Ama.
What makes a brand truly investable?
I think the founder themselves is very important. Now, why I was really seeking to invest in companies, because I realized that the generation nowadays are very laid back. They know that the parents are doing everything for them. The parents kind of work. So I was looking for somebody very, like,
Self-made.
they are hungry. They are hungry to reach success. It can be the smallest business, even a cookie, you tell me, but the person must have that hunger that I want to do well. See, when you run a business, there's no off days for you. There's no such
Exactly.
thing as Sunday.
Exactly.
There's no such thing as holiday. There's no such thing as, okay, I need my solid sleep of 8 to 10 hours. No. Some people tells me that business is a curse, but for me, it's a bliss. I love what I'm doing. I fly every time when people ask me, how do you do this? Like, how are you? You are like Superwoman. Are you an Iron Woman? I was like, oh, really? I don't feel that I'm doing something stressful, because I love what I'm doing. And that's what I need in an individual, which I was willing to invest. So I was finding I had about 80 over people who applied. I contacted some, but I realized that they just want to do a business, but they don't realize that after you do a business, that's where the real headache starts. They think it's like, okay, I want to open a business. I want to be a business person, businesswoman or businessman. It doesn't stop this. It's not a title. It's a journey. It's not a destination. It's
Exactly.
a long journey. So, so that's the whole thing. I invest in the founder. The founder must be invested in themselves. They must be committed.
That is nice actually, because founders வந்து like அந்த அளவுக்கு பொட்டன்ஷியலாக இருக்காங்கனாலே you don't need to worry about the product. அவங்க கிட்ட என்ன ப்ராடக்ட் கொடுத்தாலும் அவன் வித்துருவான்டா அப்படின்ற மாதிரி ஒரு மைண்ட் செட் வந்துடும்
Yeah.
நமக்கு. ஸோ நான் ஒரு அவுட் ஆஃப் கியூரியாசிட்டியில் கேட்குறேன், வாட் மேக்ஸ் யூ ஃபீல் கிரவுண்டட்? இட்ஸ் அ பர்சனல் கொஸ்டின்.
I think my children makes me feel very grounded.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I've reached an age where whatever I'm doing today is for the 4 girls that I have. I want to make sure that they grow into human beings who go out there achieving, being independent, and sustaining whatever I have actually saved or growing for them. So that's making me very grounded at the end of the day, because there is a motivation, and the 4 girls are my motivation. Yeah.
Because when your brand and investment grows faster, nobody people would think about அவங்கள லைக் கிரவுண்டடாக அவங்களால வச்சுக்கவே முடியாது. Even some days I don't feel like grounded. Why? Because I felt so overwhelmed.
I also think is because I struggled and I came to where I am today. I don't forget my past. So I remember where I came from, and I believe that anytime anything can happen, COVID can happen again. We're all going to go back to the same stage. So I think at the end of the day, having what I have it's something very grateful. I'm very grateful for whatever I'm having right now. Yeah.
Okay. So I want to ask you this, ma'am. Like இப்போ வந்து like you are saying எனக்கு வந்து கஸ்டமரோட the customer satisfaction is really important அப்படின்ற மாதிரி.
For skincare, yes, definitely.
கண்டிப்பா. அப்போதான் உங்களுக்கு because customer retention is very important for skincare brand like Nine Skin, whatever it is, like organic brands இப்போ மார்க்கெட்டில் இருக்கிறது எல்லாத்துக்குமே. Because they are also claiming எனக்கு customer retention is like this much percentage. ஸோ அவங்க எங்கெல்லாம் வந்து பை பண்ணுறாங்களோ I'm just throwing the product அங்கெல்லாம் நான் பண்ணுறேன் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி. இப்போ வந்து லைக் உங்களுக்கு ஓகே திஸ் இஸ் த ரைட் ப்ராடக்ட் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி தேர் ஷுட் பி சம் ஒன் மொமெண்ட் இந்த பர்சன் ஓகே நீங்கள் வந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணியிருப்பீங்க, திஸ் இஸ் வென் ஐ ஃபீல் எஸ் திஸ் ப்ராடக்ட் இஸ் மேக்கிங் லைக் வாட் ஐ தாட் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி, இட்ஸ் மேக்கிங் லைக் மிரக்கிள்ஸ் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி. லைக் வாட் இஸ் தட் ஒன் மொமெண்ட் மேம்?
When I see results among the peoples that I actually give the product to try. So if I formulate a product, or I see a product that I think that is really good, what I do is I give it to all age group, from my mother to my daughters to my friends to even people in other countries. I will just give it to them at least for a good 6 months. I will get at least as many reviews as possible, and while they are testing it out, I will still recheck all the ingredients in that particular product, and I'll still start to also find for the bottles, packaging, also the licenses for it, and approvals for it and everything. So the moment when people are testing as much as possible, and I think that it's fitting everyone, at least 99%, I launch the product. Till then I will not launch it. Many products were rejected. Okay. We have done so many products, most of it has been rejected. Till today we have not even launched a sunscreen. Because sunscreen is a very, very, very important part of everybody's life.
Exactly.
We can't just simply launch just because we have a brand. That's not our brand. Our brand is to make sure that you see results, you are happy, and we must be happy.
தெரியுது லைக் எனக்கு கஸ்டமர்ஸ் வந்து எனக்கு வந்து ஜஸ்ட் they don't want my customers to like my product, they want to believe the product அப்படின்ற மாதிரி are like your business model is. Correct. That is actually very nice ma'am. இப்போ நீங்க சன்ஸ்கிரீன் சொன்னீங்க இல்லையா, சன்ஸ்கிரீன்ல லைக் what is like எல்லாருமே everybody is like many brands doesn't have sunscreen. Like அது அந்த why எதனால why?
I think most of the brands are having sunscreen now. That makes me surprised.
This organic brands நான் சொல்றேன், like most brands like okay few brands are like flooding in the internet, right?
Okay.
இப்போ அவங்களுக்குலாம் sunscreen brand அப்படின்னு sunscreen ப்ராடக்ட்டே இல்லை அங்கெல்லாம். May I know why?
Because it's not easy to manufacture the right sunscreen for especially Indian type skin tone. Okay. Some will give white cast, some might even give you breakout, so it's, and some might not be really protecting you from the sun. So it takes a lot to manufacture a particular sunscreen to bring it out to the market. Okay. That's why it's very rare to find a good sunscreen that would be a good fit. We might think that it's protecting us, but it might not be protecting us, so we wouldn't know also.
Because most of the people வந்து இந்த மாதிரி இந்த வேல நினைக்க மாட்டாங்க. என்னன்னா the skincare is actually into health and wellness அப்படின்றது நினைக்கவே மாட்டாங்க. Skincare வந்து it's something like extra.
Yeah.
லைக் இப்போ நம்ம ஸ்க்ரீன் முன்னாடி வரோம், இஃப் தே ஆர் ஆன் ஸ்க்ரீன் அப்படின்னா தான் வி ஹாவ் டு டேக் கேர் ஆஃப் அவர் ஸ்கின் அப்படின்றது தான் எவ்ரிபடிஸ் தாட் ரைட் நோ. பட் ஸ்கின் கேர் அப்படின்றது இட்ஸ் அ பார்ட் ஆஃப் ரொட்டீன் அப்படின்றதே நிறைய பேருக்கு இங்கே தெரியல.
Correct. And I think it's very important because today when I go out, when I tell anyone or I check in into, like, I go to, because I stay in hotels whenever I travel, the lady will go like, are you sure you're 45? I was like, yes, I am.
Seriously,
45.
you don't look like just now you said you're 45, right? What 45? ஏதா தப்பா
She's like,
கேட்டேனா நான்?
are you kidding? It's like, ma'am, can you write down your birth date of birth? I think it's wrong. I was like, no, it's absolutely right. It's not wrong. So it makes me feel very good. I like, okay, my product is working well. You know, that means my product is working well. So that makes me really happy. But of course, you know, for my products to work well also, there's a lot of routine you have to follow. There's a lot of things that you need to do to keep yourself always on track. It doesn't mean that when you're getting older means some women are saying, oh no, Akka, I'm already old. What is it? Never mind, I'm already a mother. I was like, okay, so what? Life is not over, right? You still have you're still
Yeah.
living, right? You're still going to go out. Diwali comes, you go for parties. You go for functions. You go for weddings. It doesn't matter how old you are, you know. You just have to upkeep yourself. So even Nayan, she's 40. She doesn't even look 40. She looks amazingly beautiful. She looks stunning. The people will come and tell me, oh my God, your partner is like, like, I say, yeah, but look at, you know. So it takes a lot. You have to really keep yourself, you know. Yeah, and she has, you know, it's not that she also have her breakouts at times, you know. She has to really take care because she goes on screen. So it takes a lot. It takes a lot. You need to look after yourself.
மேம் யூ ஹேவ் பின் இன் திஸ் ஸ்பேஸ் லைக் ஃபார் த பாஸ்ட் மெனி இயர்ஸ். உங்களோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸில் வந்து எனக்கு ஒரு ஃபியூ இயர்ஸ் அப்படின்னு கூட சொல்ல முடியாது. ஐ கான்ட் ஈவன் கம்பீட் வித் யர் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ். ஸோ அஸ் அ விமன் ஆண்டர்ப்ரனராக லைக் இன்றைக்குமே ஐம் ஃபேஸிங் லாட் ஆஃப் ஸ்ட்ரகிள்ஸ். ஓகே, ஐ டோன்ட் லைக் நம்ம ஸ்ட்ரகிள்ஸ் பற்றி பேசினாலே ஓகே விமன்னாலே தே வில் ஆல்வேஸ் டாக் அபவுட் ஸ்ட்ரகிள்ஸ் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி தான் சொல்லுவாங்க. லைக் ஹவு விமன் கேன் ஸ்டெப் இன் டு ஸ்பேசஸ் தே ஆர் அண்டர் ரெப்ரசன்டேட்டட் இன்?
I would say in this era right now, women shouldn't be struggling. They are really given a very huge platform. People are believing in women right now. And in fact, men have a soft spot for women nowadays to give them that space. And men are nowadays realizing that women are so much more, like, they can multitask better. They want them on board. You know, I think it's how you deliver yourself, how confident you are, how you put yourself out there for a man to believe you or anyone to believe you, for the matter of fact. Now, there are two types of women, okay? One woman is, she goes all out. There's never a no. Everything is a yes. Anyone would believe her. Anyone would want to bet on her and put their last dollar on her also, because they know that she's a yes woman. But there can be other women out there that still do exist, trust me, where they say, no, my child is crying. No, I have to go and see to this. Oh, I'm sick today. Or today I have to do prayers in my house, so I can't come. So these are women who gives a lot of excuses, who still do exist. Now, those are the women who are going to struggle. If you are a consistent person, somehow if you don't let go of that consistency, that person that you are trying to come on board, to make the person come on board, will come on board just by seeing your consistency. Like recently, we received an email that rejected. Okay, we wanted to put on a certain rack in Singapore called Guardian Pharmacy. Yeah. So rejected, and my daughter is now on board my business, and she said, oh, okay, bad news. My first bad news, she told me that. Okay, for her business anyway. Then I said, why is it a bad news? Oh, they rejected. I said, email again. She said, but they rejected. I said, okay, so what? Email again and say, give me just one appointment, 10 minutes. She emailed that. She emailed, please give me just 10 minutes, one appointment with you. They replied, please send me your deck. So I said, she said, Mommy, they said, send me the deck. I said, good. Send the deck. You see, if you don't try, just because they rejected you, you accepted the rejection. You didn't try to go further to say, just give me 10 minutes of your time. You don't like it, even after that, I'm accepting it.
We shouldn't accept the rejection.
Don't, because you accepting the rejection is because you are telling yourself, oh, I failed. But you didn't try again. What is wrong of trying again? You're only going to face one more rejection, right? Which you already faced the first time. So facing a second time is not a problem. So that's where it goes to a rejection come, try again. There is no loss. What is the worst thing? They're going to reject you one more time, right? Accept it. Try one more time after 1 month. This person say, okay, let's see, what she wants to say. She's only saying, give me 10 minutes. Even after that, you want to reject, then you reject. But I will believe in you after that. I would want to invest in you because why? You're so consistent. That means you
Exactly.
really want this. And that means I'm going to believe in you because you're consistent.
Exactly.
And that's very important. Consistency is very important. At the end of the day, when you say women are struggling, I'll say no more. No more. There's no more struggles. The struggles only happen when you're when you're very inconsistent of certain things.
Exactly.
I in fact read my latest news today where they said my own partner Nayan, where her charges are this much till today, and she's 40 years old and she's still charging this much. That shows that she knows where
Her
she
standard,
belongs, her
yeah.
standard, and because she's consistent with her work.
Exactly.
So I learn a lot from her all the time, to be very frank. Her confidence, her consistency, her dedication, being a mother and being an entrepreneur and also being an artist. So consistent, so dedicated in every single way. And it's not easy. Carrying
Exactly.
2 child, going to every single shoot, coming back to see to them, playing with them, and then going back to shoot. I think that is called consistency, and that's the reason why a lot of people still want to work with her, still want her to be part of the film or even endorsements. You see, so I'm giving an example because my partner is close to me and I see what's happening.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
she's
yeah,
an
I
example
understood.
that I give, and I learn a lot from that also. So that's very important.
தட்ஸ் நைஸ் மேம். மேம் இப்போ நீங்கள் வந்து லைக் உங்களோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸில் இப்போது ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் ஒருத்தவங்க லான்ச் பண்ணுறாங்க, ஐம் கோனா லான்ச் அ ஸ்கின் கேர் பிராண்ட் அப்படின்னா, ஹவு டு பிளான் திஸ் ப்ரைஸிங்? பிகாஸ் நீங்கள் பேசிகிட்டு இருக்கும்போது சொன்னீங்க லைக் இன் பிட்வீன் ஆர் ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் ஆர் ஸோ அஃபோர்டபுள். ஸோ தட் இஸ் அ கரெக்ட் வே டு சே. ஸோ அஃபோர்டபுளாக வந்து ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட்டை நீங்கள் வந்து பிளான் பண்ணுறீங்க அண்ட் ஆல்சோ குவாலிட்டியாக ரிசல்ட்ஸ் ட்ரிவனாக யூ ஹேவ் கிரியேட்டட் அ ப்ராடக்ட். ஸோ ஹவு டு பிளான் அ ப்ரைஸிங்?
Pricing, what we do is we first do our costing. Okay, so once you derive a costing, let's say your costing is 100 rupees, all right, then you have to plus your tax. You got to plus all in percentages basically. So your tax is probably 18%. Okay, now they have changed, some is 5, some is 18. And then you factor in your logistics, maybe you plus another 10% for that. And there is something called distribution. We have a distribution panel. So example, if I'm giving it to a distributor and that distributor is distributing to another person, you have to have a margin spread of at least about 50 to 60%.
50 to 60%.
So technically, when you look at every single way, the founders always earn the least. Yeah, our margin is probably about 10-20%. The distributors earn the most. We give them a buffer up to like 40 to 60%. So that is the current market that is going out right now, where as long you place it on the shelf, you're looking at a 40 or 60% of your profits being taken away.
Okay, out of curiosity, I'm asking this question. We are seeing a lot of skincare brands right now. So are they profitable?
Skincare, definitely, they won't be selling in the market. They are definitely profitable. There are margins being earned, but definitely when you're selling in places like, let's say India, we're looking at quantity because the population is in billion.
Exactly.
In Singapore, we're looking at quantity. We're not really looking at quantity. We're looking at profit margins because we sell in dollars. So our profit margins are higher. So we are looking at 1:5. If I sell 5 in India, I just need to sell 1 in Singapore.
Exactly. Even if Amazon, Flipkart, in the madriyana platforms, when you gonna list, no, they are taking away 40 to 50%, right?
Yes, correct. They take between 25 to 35% of your margin easily.
Yeah, this is all happening அப்படின்றதால I was இந்த மார்க்கெட்ல எனக்கு யாரையும் பெருசா தெரியாது, எப்படி நீங்க pricing plan பண்றீங்க அப்படி
Yeah, so we
கேட்கணும்னு.
plan backwards actually.
Yeah.
We plan our selling price, then we quit minusing, and when we see our cost, and between our cost and distribution price, we will then see whether is that enough, and then we target what is the quantity we want to sell on a monthly basis, and we try to hit the target. That's how we actually go. So we have to hit a monthly revenue basically. Yeah. So when it comes to other countries like Singapore, since it's in dollars, right, we only go more on profit margin. So as I mentioned, it's like 1:5. We are looking at that
Because
kind of.
everybody வந்து இப்போ ஒரு business start பண்றாங்க அப்படின்னா like how they will calculate that business is like success or failure by the revenue only, right? Yeah, everybody is like running behind the revenue, but நீங்க வந்து like the product எப்படி இருக்கு, the results driven-ஆ நீங்க வந்து போயிட்டு இருக்கீங்க. That is actually happy to hear.
Yeah, the reason why we are doing that is, number one is of course a celebrity brand. Number two, yes, we also want to earn money, but we also don't want to actually have a lot of bad reviews that can bring the brand down. Till today, we are maintaining our brand name, as high as possible. And I think that is very, very important, instead of the name going all the way down and people forgetting us eventually. So yes, we are coming on Blinkit. We are coming. The reason why we didn't come on Blinkit or on Amazon or whatever you mentioned, the e-commerce, is because we can't be connected to our customers. There's no link. So for the 2 years, we wanted to understand what customer really wants, whether we can really serve them without having that touch with them. And finally, we'll work the way out, and probably by end of this year or next year, we will go on the e-commerce. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So Nine Skin is still now it's platform specific. இப்போ நீங்க சொன்னீங்க why because you're launching அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் ஸ்பெசிஃபிக்காக இருக்கும்போது ஒரு D2C பிராண்ட் வந்து கஸ்டமர் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் அந்த வெப்சைட்டில் எவ்வளோ ஸ்மூத்தாக இருக்கணும் இல்லையா? How did you plan your website and things?
Oh my, okay, that was actually, we started our website on the first day when we, people went in to purchase, because there was a specific timing where we open launch, our website actually crashed. Like too many people entered at one time. So, but we had a team, so they were very quick in getting everything done for us. And then you have to actually partner with logistic team, shipping. So some people were not receiving their shipping. I would say every day till today, we are upgrading our system. There's no such thing as one time you do a website and you are sorted. No. Actually, every day you have to be sorting out your system. Every day there's something new coming up. So you just have to keep up in trend. You need a very good team to handle it. As a business owner, there's only certain things you can do. Other things you got to allocate the experts to actually handle it. We can't do it on our own.
ஏதாவது நீங்க ஏதாவது சொல்லணுமா?
I just feel that if there's any entrepreneurs out there, women entrepreneurs or men even, don't think twice to start. Go ahead and start, explore. Only when you start, you will understand whether this is meant for you or not meant for you. Because a lot of people withhold back what they want to do, and they might have what it takes. So it's always good to have an open mind. Don't put your ego before you, or think like, oh, what will people think about me or say about me? Just go for it. Like whatever you are doing today, even this podcast, it might have took you a longer time, but you could have started earlier. It's a lot of reservations. Oh, could I do it? Am I capable of it? You keep questioning yourself.
Exactly.
And I think that is something you should eliminate.
Even இப்போ நான் பாட்காஸ்ட் பண்ணும்போது so many people are asking me, you are into martech company, even we are raising investment. இதை வந்து இன்வெஸ்டர்ஸ் எப்படி பார்ப்பாங்கன்னா, நீ வந்து you're not on track ன்னு பார்ப்பாங்க, you're distracted அப்படி பார்ப்பாங்கலாம் நிறைய பேர் they like put me down, இல்லை வேண்டாம், this is what everybody said, but I want to do it because இப்போ உங்களை மாதிரியான like women entrepreneurs வந்து பேசும்போது you have like built something real. ஸோ அது வந்து நம்ம பேசும்போது தான் நிறைய பேருக்கு வந்து தட் இன்ஸ்பைரிங் மூமெண்ட் வரும். லைக் யூ செட் இட்ஸ் பீன் ஜஸ்ட் 2 years. ஐ திங்க் யூ ஹவ் பில்ட் திஸ் பிராண்ட் இன் யுவர் 42 or 3, ரைட்? இட்ஸ் ஆல்ரெடி வெரி லேட் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நிறைய பேர் மை லைஃப் இஸ் ஓவர்னு சொல்லியாங்க. தே வில் பி லைக் சிட்டிங் இன் அ கார்னர் வித் லாட் ஆஃப் நாலேஜ். ஐ வாண்ட் டு இன்ஃப்ளூயன்ஸ் தோஸ் பீப்புள், இன்ஸ்பயர் தோஸ் பீப்புள்.
இன்ஃபேக்ட் ஹவ் ஐ see and relate to you is every speaker that speaks, you are learning something.
Exactly.
And you're building a network.
Exactly.
So I don't see, who knows, your next speaker might be your investor for your company, right? So I don't think you need to listen to what the society has to tell you. They are not paying your bills. They are not feeding your family. Or they are not in any way associated to what's happening in your life. You live for yourself, and you have your own backup team. So don't live for the society. They are going to say something or other. And it's very good when they say something. That's when you are being known. If they don't talk about
They
you,
notice you.
yeah, if they don't talk about you, then that's bad news. Then you got to figure something out for them to speak about you. In fact, I always tell my friends or my partners, hey, they are talking about you, that means it's really good. But when they are not talking about you, that means it's not a good sign. You need to be heard, you know. And they were like, yeah, I think you're kind of right. Yes.
Thank you. Thanks for it's a pleasure having you, ma'am. Like, you know,
Thank
the whole
you.
podcast எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் நர்வஸாவே தான் இருந்தது.
Oh, okay. You don't
Your
even-
age and experience க்கு like நான் கூப்பிட்ட உடனே like you have agreed for the podcast. Thanks for coming and thanks for supporting this women
Thank
community.
you. I will definitely be supporting any point of time. You can always call.
Sure,
upon me.
ma'am. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Yeah.